welcome to Top Notch English Channel. Well, in the previous videos, you might have seen what Top Notch Channel is all about, and you might have also seen the videos about the introduction, how to build introduction, and what is the importance of English. And there will be many more which you'll be watching. Today, people, we are going to start with something related to spoken English. Yes, you're right. I'm talking about the basic grammar. I know grammar is really difficult to understand, and most of us do not like to read grammar. However, English is totally based on grammar. But don't worry, guys. What I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you it in a very short, sweet, and crisp way. I'm not going to indulge you too deep into the grammar. However, I'm going to make you the concepts clear of the basic grammar. So today, people, we are going to learn about the very first and important part of the grammar. And what is that? Can anybody guess that? Well, that is sentence. Now, what is a sentence? We should know that, isn't it? Guys, we want to learn spoken English. We are trying to learn spoken English. But until and unless we know the basics of the grammar, it will be really difficult for us to learn that spoken English. So that is why basic grammar is required to learn proper spoken English. So today, in today's session, we are going to learn about sentence. What exactly the sentence is. Can anybody of you guess that? What is a sentence? Alright, let me tell you. It's very simple and there's nothing to learn about it. There's nothing to cram it about it. You just need to understand the concept. What exactly is sentence? So let me tell you. A sentence is a group of words joined together to make some sense. What I mean to say here, a sentence is a group of words which we join together, it gives us a proper sense. Right? Okay. शब्दों का समूह जिसे हम जोड़ते हैं और उन्हें जोड़ने से जो अर्थ निकलता है उसे हम वाक्य कहते हैं. That's what I said. A group of words which when joined together make some sense, and that is what is a sentence. I hope you got that. So if someone wants to know from you what is a sentence, the simple concept is a group of words joined together make some sense is called as a sentence. Right? Okay. Now let me put up some examples. Suppose, for example, if I say, there can be a question, right? You can think about it. You can ask, like a group of words can be joined anyway. How will it frame a sentence? So, like for example, if I say, grass, give, can, you, water. Now I said these are the words, and I join them together. So, can, give, you, water, glass. It's a sentence, isn't it? It is a sentence. No, it is not a sentence. Now, question is why it is not a sentence? Because when we are joining them, it is not making any sense. जब हम इन शब्दों को जोड़ रहे हैं, उसका कोई अर्थ नहीं निकल रहा है. Until and unless that meanings comes out, that sense comes out, we cannot call it as a proper and correct sentence, guys. So that is why I said a group of words when joined together make some sense is called as a sentence. Now let me see the example. What I said before, glass, give, you, can, water. Right? It is not making any sense. We are not able to understand what exactly we are trying to say. Now when we join this in a proper way, can you give me a glass of water? Can you give me a glass of water? It does make sense? Yes, it does. It gives you a proper sense and we understand it. That yes, can you give me a glass of water? Right? And that is giving us a proper sense. Okay? So, this is what the definitions explain us. The concept of sentence tells us that a group of words joined together make some sense. It is called as a sentence. I hope you understand the examples. Okay, now we come to know what exactly is sentence, right? Now the next question which tinkles in our mind. Okay, a group of words joined together make some sense. It's a sentence. But how this sentence is framed. Very important point, guys. How this sentence is framed. Can anybody of you tell me? I know most of you can tell me and some of you even don't know about it. Again, there is nothing to go deep in Dutch and find out how a sentence is framed. There is a simple concept behind that. What you need to understand in framing a sentence is how it is framed. And the most common way to frame a proper sentence is what it is. Subject plus verb plus object. When we join these together, it makes a proper sentence. Right? How? Subject plus verb plus object. When we join these together, it frames a proper sentence. Right? So this is how, suppose if a sentence is to be framed properly, so you need to put these things together. Subject, verb and object. Now the question comes, okay, subject plus verb plus object. Now the question comes, what is a subject? What is a verb? What is an object? Absolutely. That's how it comes. Now, what is a subject? Subject is that part of a sentence which carries out an action. Subject is that part of a sentence which carries out an action. Subject वाक्य का वो भाग होता है जो कोई ना कोई क्रिया करता रहता है. Right? Subject is that part of a sentence which carries out an action. Right? Now, verb. What is verb? I believe everyone of us know that. Anything doing action is called as a verb. Whatever action we are doing, that is called as a verb. So whatever action we are doing, that's a verb. Okay? No matter what it is. So whatever action is being done, that is called as a verb. Anything doing action. हम जो भी क्रिया कर रहे हैं, जो भी कार्य कर रहे हैं, उसे हम क्रिया कहते हैं. So anything doing action is called as a verb. Right? And then finally comes object. Now very important. Object is that part of a sentence which does not carry out any action. However, it is involved with the action. Right, now what is involvement? Object is that part of a sentence which does not carry out any action. However, it is involved with the action. Now when I say involved means it is very much in touch with the action which is taking place. Object वाक्य का वो भाग होता है जो कोई क्रिया नहीं करता है लेकिन उस क्रिया के साथ रहता है, हमेशा उस क्रिया के साथ रहता है, तभी वो proper sentence बनता है. Let's take an example. For example, the boy kicks the ball. The boy kicks the ball. Now here, the boy is a subject, right? Which is the verb here? Kicks. And which is the object? Ball. Now, why the boy is the subject? Why? Boy is a subject because it is doing an action of kicking. That's why the boy is the subject here. Right? The ball is an object here because it is involved with that action. If I would have said the boy kicked. Now, when I say the boy kicked, now it's an incomplete sentence. ये पूरा वाक्य नहीं है. It doesn't make any sense. The boy kicked what? The boy kicked the ball. So that makes a complete sentence. Therefore, the boy is the subject, kick is the verb, and the ball is the object. Hence, it gives us a proper, correct sentence. Let's take another example. The baby is crying for milk. The baby is crying for milk. Subject is the baby. Crying is the verb. Milk is an object. The baby is the subject here because it is doing the action of crying, and milk is an object because it is involved in the verb. Right? So therefore, again, it is always, you have to remember, just try to understand the concept, guys. Subject plus verb plus object. Subject is that part of a sentence which always carries out an action. Verb, whatever action we are doing. And object is that which is involved with the action. If the object will not get involved with the action, the sentence would be always incomplete. It would have no sense. It will give us no sense. Right? So very simple. You just need to put up the concept that subject plus verb plus object gives us a proper sentence. I hope that's clear, and I hope you must be clear with the concept of what exactly sentence is. And you are clear with the concept that how do we frame a sentence. And it's very simple concept, guys. Subject plus verb plus object. Just remember this. If you remember this, your sentence will be always clear. Alright? Make your concept clear and you will try to understand it. Alright? So I'll watch you up next week again. Till then, don't forget to subscribe our channel and give us your likes. Till then, signing off for the day. This is your trainer, Animesh Mukherjee. See you.